Traditionally, we do one Today Special a day. It literally means we take one item, make it the best value we could possibly do it, and it's a very limited time. If you woke up this morning and your bed didn't feel great, you woke up and you're like, ugh, I didn't get a good night's sleep, or I tossed or I turned because the bed is old. You don't even remember what year you got that mattress, right? It's lumpy, it's saggy, it's too firm, we're doing the, the porridge thing. A really simple, easy way to give your mattress life again is to go to Concierge Collection. You get a topper that you're able to put on the bed. But this, my friend, it is brand new. It is exclusively here at HSN. This is the Cloud Loft. If you went out into the worlds of mattress pads and toppers, they're gonna give you about 12 ounces per each one of those squares. And they're not, look, it's almost like pouring off the edge. We're gonna double that up, but we're also gonna give you a layer of technology that's going to protect the mattress and protect you from things coming from the mattress. It's water and stain repellent. We actually hand sew every single one of these mattress pads. It's machine washable, which means you get to wash out the oils, everything that kind of gets in there. You can't do that with the mattress. So this is available twin XL, full, queen, king, cow king. It's early in the day. I have every single size. This will jump up to $100, still a great price. But today's special, it is $40 off. Last mattress topper of today's special of the year. And the last time we even remotely saw anything like this, 2023, Ellen Bunner? Have we just been waiting and waiting?
I know.
And finally today?
Right? Well, it's Customer Appreciation Month. And so we know that you love Concierge Collection for almost 2 decades exclusively here at HSN. But you really love Super Loft. And Super Loft is the brand behind our Cloud Loft 2.0, where we can always find things to improve. But the thing we really want to improve is your sleep. And so I love that you said that.
Yeah.
You know, it's a great time if you're waking up this morning and you're just like, gosh, I didn't sleep well. This can truly help. I mean, we've had hundreds of thousands of customers and reviews through the years. This is always a customer pick for us. Our team at Concierge Collection wanted to bring this back to give you the ultimate in luxury, the ultimate in loft. I mean, look at this, Tina. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
It's almost 4 inches of loft. And what I always equate that to are those luxury mattresses with those $200 to $300 pillow top, included, that you can never take off and remove and wash. Super Loft is not only double the industry standard, we even improved the type of fill that's inside. We added those 6 by 8 inch boxes, so you get that even distribution. This one even has the frame border. But this is what I like the most, because so many home improvements that you go to do take a lot of time, take a lot of money, right? Let me show you. Easiest home improvement you'll ever do. You see how easy that was? Well, that's it.
I think, by the way, we're live in the chat right now. Jennifer says, Concierge has the best toppers. I have 3 and I only have 1 bed. She's like, I am never going without on laundry day. We were swapping those babies out.
Exactly.
We go to Ellen because she's like a wealth of knowledge. She's been doing this over 20 years. But when you get into toppers and mattress pads or things that you put on top of your bed, there's, pun intended, layers, right?
Layers,
First,
exactly.
it's how much loft you're getting.
Right.
Then it's what is in each one that makes the loft.
Right.
How far to the edge does it go?
Right.
And then it's also about that extra technology, the water, the stain repellency of it, right?
Exactly.
And that makes it more expensive.
Right. And really, when you look at a Super Loft, it becomes like a hybrid. Traditionally, when you go and shop for a mattress pad, right? They're very thin. They give you that protection and washability, but they're not necessarily bringing you the comfort. And that's what Super Loft did nearly 2 decades ago, really changed the industry by saying, why can't we make something that's protecting the mattress, that makes it washable, but also really makes it luxury comfort? Now, this is stain and water release. So that means if you have a spill, if you have an accident, when you throw this in the wash, it's gonna release from the fabric. But what's really different about this, and you have to sit on it because you can really tell, and I've sold a lot of these through the years, traditionally, if you go shopping for a mattress pad, inside, if you looked, it has a little thin batting.
Yeah.
Right? It's about 1 inch maybe an inch and a half, 10 to 12 ounces per square yard. I mean, this is not really gonna loft. And then they stitch through it. What we did at Super Loft or Cloud Loft, I love that name because so many people have called this like
cloud.
sleeping on a cloud. We use a loose fill, but what our team did this time is we wanted a fill that really ramped up the support and the longevity. So there's actually 3 different types of fibers in this. There's like a Goldilocks. You have like a soft, a medium, and a firm. And what you get from that, do you feel it?
My booty does feel it.
I know. You get, number one, resiliency, but the way that this contours to every pressure point on your body. And one thing that still blows my mind when you shop with Super Loft is this is actually hand-filled, hand-sewn, hand-stuffed. That means when you look at each of these boxes, the fill, and I hope you can notice here, it goes to every corner. This is not just a haphazard. We didn't stitch right through the middle of the fill. We wanted you to really experience that pillow top luxury every time you get into bed.
Remember back in the day, you'd buy a mattress and then they would try to upsell you on the pillow top mattress portion of it.
It's like $200 or $300.
Yes, but you want to know what you can't do with that? You can't launder it.
Nope.
And eventually it's going to lose its life, right?
It's always, I find, the first thing that breaks down.
Yes.
On your mattress, right? You get
and you're stuck with it.
The dips, you get the divots. With this, I mean, look at that edge to edge. We do a knife edge construction. I love this shot because this is like contouring to every part of your body.
Is that Rebecca Vargas?
It does look like her, doesn't it?
Is it not her?
I don't think it is. It's not her, but it does look like her. I thought the same thing.
How come I'm not in this B-roll? I want to take a nap and be in the B-roll.
Like, please, let me do this.
This is what I will say. We can tell you all the things. We can tell you about the technology. We can tell you about the fill. We can tell you all the things. You got to lay on it.
Oh my gosh,
you got to lay on it. You got to sleep on it. You got to be one with it. This is what I would suggest. If you're not loving the way you're waking up, if you're not loving the sleep you're getting all night, if you are thinking, I have to save up, squirrel away money to possibly get a new mattress, today is a perfect opportunity for you. Here's the thing. $19 sits between you and possibly loving your bed again. $19 sits between you and waking up and going, that was the best sleep I've ever had, right? It's just loving your bed, not tossing and turning, not finding that one spot on the mattress that isn't like lumpy. Like ours always was like in between my husband and I because the dog used to sleep there. So we would like fall into this like hole.
The valley, the crevice, exactly.
Right, giving it that even loft all the way across. $19.98, that's flex pay. Everybody can do that, by the way. That's not something special. You all can do it. That gives you 30 days to sleep on this for 19 bucks.
30 nights. 30 nights of better sleep. And I have said this especially about this mattress topper, which visually you can always tell there's something different about it. One night's all it's gonna take. Just one night. You know, and if you are walking into your bedroom and your bed, it just doesn't look appealing, it doesn't feel appealing, and maybe it's not your bedroom, maybe it's your kid's room, maybe it's your guest room, maybe it's that fold-out sofa or the air mattress. This, by the way, is our highest, most luxe priced topper in our entire line. It is. And you know what? This over $100, right? I mean, worth it, but why do that if you don't have to? I want to show you a couple things too that I love about this. And I want to mention, if you need that Twin XL, you know, maybe your son or daughter just got accepted into their dream college, they're gonna be going in the fall, grab this now. This is our last Today Special of the year on the Super Loft. The Twin XL fits those dorm mattresses, so it'll be about this thin. I've seen them, they're really thin. It'll like double the size, but it also fits that split king. Maybe you have that adjustable split king. Look at the depth of pocket on this and look at the dual stretch. You know, this is one of the things that's a deal breaker. If you've ever gone out and you know, when you're shopping for a mattress topper, you can't tell in the bag how deep the skirt is, how easy it's gonna be to get off and on the bed. This is super easy. It stays in place with that 18-inch accommodation. A personal pet peeve of mine is underneath. What is it under there? Is it paper? Is it plastic? Is it some crinkly hot material? The entire topper is brushed microfiber. Super soft, but also easy to care for. It doesn't shrink. it doesn't fade, it dries fast. So adding to the longevity of this. And typically speaking of that, I've slept on these for years since we first introduced them. I mean, it's been like Magic Loft, Super Loft, Cloud Loft, same manufacturer. I can tell you I generally get about 5 years of use. Think about that, 5 years, something that you're on like 8 hours every single night, something that improves the way your bed looks, the way that it feels, and also stretches your dollar. Because who wants to go buy a new mattress before you really have to?
But also, I told you we bought a new mattress, I guess last year, 2024.
Is it the one you didn't like? You didn't love it, right?
No, we did. No, we do love it. But you want to know what we did right when we got it home? We got it from here. You want to know? Put a topper right on it. We put a pad, because guess what? It's new.
It's new.
I want it.
Remember, if it's new, protect it. If it's old, protect yourself from it.
Because I told you, my husband's a hot sleeper.
The sweat, the
so much
perspiration, right?
So much sweat, and I'm gonna get into those personal hot nights that I'll be having here shortly as well. You know what I mean?
Yes.
But also, we have the kid, we have the dog.
You sleep with the dog too,
yes,
right? And you think about all the dust, all the pet dander.
To your mattress.
It gets embedded in your mattress. You need a layer you can peel off, throw it in the wash.
Throw it in the washing
Throw
machine.
it in the dryer, put it back on the bed.
Guest room, topper. Gifted to my mother and father-in-law, topper. I'm telling you, it's one of the, and she always tells me when she tells me every once in a while, Blue Moon, she'll send me a text and be like, we still love it, it's still great.
I love that.
It's because it is one of the easiest and most impactful things I think that you can do, right?
I agree.
It's not just visual. Like, I love a blanket, right? You're like, oh, it's a pillow, it's beautiful, it's color, it's whatever. This is going to make you feel better. It's going to make the bed feel like it's brand new. And in this economy, we gotta save up for a new mattress, right? And when I do finally, pull up, I don't even know how our old, to be honest, over a decade, 2 decades, I don't know how old that mattress was. We finally, pulled we're like, let's get a new mattress. I was like, topper right on top of that baby. I just
for sure.
spent money on that. If you think about, when you were talking about the college dorms, are those the same mattresses?
Right?
Every kid,
I know,
every kid sleeps on that?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Believe me, when we first started sending my kids went to college, we didn't have our Super Lofts in a Twin XL. And I had to go buy a competitor, and it was unbelievable, the difference, just in the quality, in the features, in the longevity, in the comfort that you can see. And you're right. I mean, it could be the mattress that's on its last leg, and you're just extending your dollar. Maybe you want to do that vacation. You don't want to put all that money into a mattress right now, but also the new mattress you want to protect. But let's talk about the in-between. For me, the test is if you go to a hotel and you sleep better than you sleep at home, I think that's a really good indicator that you could benefit from something like this, because that's what the hotels do. They have layers like this underneath the sheets that they can wash, and that is really going to bring that luxury comfort. And visually, you think about 10 to 12 ounces of fill per square yard versus 24, right? There's a huge difference in that. The fact that every one of those boxes is filled by hand sewing details to really give you the best recovery. Also, do you notice this right here? This is that 6-inch frame border. We don't always do that. I love it because it comes to the edge of the mattress, it rounds out the corners, it increases your sleep surface area, and then, visually you see this, but to me, when you're looking at this kind of price point, you're talking about this. You're talking about a mattress pad that's filled with a little layer, and also the quality of the fill. I just want you to see this because we changed, a lot of times you get a fill and it's just clumpy. It doesn't really give you that support. Look at the difference. By combining the 3 different fabrics, the fibers, this is something that our team did to really increase the support and the longevity and the comfort. But what I notice the most is the bounce back. Do you notice how it just pops right back up?
And I think if you've been on the fence, maybe you've been thinking, maybe you transferred your old mattress into the guest room and you're like, I kind of feel bad. Now they've got the older mattress and we got a newer mattress. Give it a topper. I mean, really, really, like it feels like it's like getting a whole new bed, right? The fact that it is almost spilling over the side of all of that loft, and every single hand-filled, hand-sewn, each individual box is double or more of what we would put in there. What fill we put in there has been thoughtfully thought of. And then every single one is hand filled, hand sewn, and then the material, stain and water repellency.
Well, I know what's great about that is, you know, the spills, the sweat, the perspiration, the drool, all the things that you don't like to think about that is getting into your mattress. This will stop that. This will give you that release also. So if you do have a spill, when you throw it in your wash, you throw it in your dryer, everything will release in the wash. And I like too that, you know, if you get this home and you put it on your bed and you don't notice a difference, I mean, I know you will. Yeah. I know you will. I mean, years of experience in this, you know, how many of these I've bought over the years, how many you guys have bought? Customer Appreciation Month, I feel like a lot of times includes this item because we know you love it. We improve it every single time. And every time we present it, we do a new version. So there's always gonna be something different. What is most impressive about this is that loft. And I want you to just look at this. I mean, this is, having this much loft, really priced like a 2-pack of pillows. But it's for any size bed. So even if you've got that king or California king, the fact that it's gonna fit any bed, whether it's the little thin RV bed, whether it's that, you know what I do is I have my, you know, the easy bed? That cool bed that like inflates. I have one of these in a compression bag that I store with it. So if I have guests and I want to really make that bed a luxury sleep experience, this is the way to do it.
I think I just lost my IFB, guys, just to let you know. You know what I'm thinking about right now? So when we are moving, and we are going to be staying somewhere for a little while where it's not my bed. It's not my bed, it's not my mattress, but I still have to try to like... just put it in a bag and bring it with me and
That's
add
such
it.
a great point. Like if you are, maybe you're renting a furnished place, maybe your mom or someone you love is at a care facility or is spending a lot of time in bed, this is the best gift that you can give yourself or someone you love, because it really is the gift of sleep. And I don't know about you, but I mean, I think we're all like more in the know about everything these days, right? What we eat and how much we exercise is super important, but the foundation of all of it is how much we sleep. If we're not sleeping well, we're not eating well, we're definitely not exercising. So this really is the foundation. So to be able to get better sleep at such a value, something you're gonna have for years and years, whether it's for you or someone you love. You know, something like this, and I think you do the same thing. I think of like Mother's Day, Father's Day. I love giving my mom like nice bedding and really improving her space. Maybe it's for your kids. Maybe they just got their first new apartment. Whenever my kids have been in a college dorm and apartment, do you know the first thing I get? It is always the first thing. It's this, because I know how important it is.
Because, and as if you were thinking like wedding gift, housewarming gift, you know, whatever, Mother's Day, Father's Day, whatever it is, you have to know what size bed. That's it. You don't have to know like a color. You don't have to know what kind of electronic they have.
What kind of sleeper they are.
Yeah, side sleep. By the way, I've seen ones that say that, oh, you're a side sleeper.
Oh my gosh.
I was like, that's so random and specific. I feel like you're charging me extra to tell me those things.
You know why I love this, if you're a side sleeper, because I'm a side sleeper, is I really notice it in my shoulder. Because if you know, if you don't have something like that, and you find that your shoulder just like digs into the mattress, this, instead of like trying to get comfortable, trying to find that comfy spot, this is gonna have that comfort that just finds you, it envelops you like a cloud. Isn't it the most appropriately named?
Donna on the chat said, I want to sleep on a cloud. Yeah, Donna, we all do.
Doesn't that, I mean, seriously,
we all
can you
sleep on a
think of
cloud.
a more comfortable place? And can you, I mean, visually,
look at
it. It is like a fluffy cloud. We improved our cloud. We made our cloud softer, more resilient, and more comforting. It's really got that even distribution that you're gonna love, encased in all of these little hand-stitched boxes. There's just nothing better. I mean, this is, for me, one of my favorite things that I sell, because I know what a difference it can make.
Sometimes I try to think, why wouldn't somebody get this, right? I try to really think, like, what is keeping somebody from maybe doing this? I think some of it is we're in this crazy HSN bubble, and we start thinking this is normal. We start thinking this pricing is normal. We start thinking, you know, all of these features are normal. It's not. Just do a little bit of an outside the HSN bubble, you know, search out there. Start looking for the size of the bed that you need. Does it even visually look like this? Go
and price
see.
the king.
Yes.
Price the king. They're gonna show you the twin price. And then if you want the king, it's usually double.
That's what I'm saying. Look at the loft. So you're gonna say, it's probably saying 10 to 12 ounces is what it's gonna say.
This is 24.
24.
Right.
And then look how far it goes over. And then the icing on the cake, it's stain and water repellency. I mean, literally, you're gonna start to see these prices get really out of control. It's because they know the impact, they know you know what I mean? Like, they know. This is us. This is us. This is us. It's Ellen comes here. This is why I buy all of my toppers and mattress pads from Ellen, because she's gonna say, this is the best, this is the one.
Our team, right, our concierge
This is
team, right, they do so much. And you know, the other thing I notice is when you go out to a store and you see something in a package, it looks completely different than it looks on the bed. I mean, look at this. I mean, they look like they're lofty and you put it on the bed and it's like, what is that, right? This, you will not be disappointed.
Ellen's gonna be here next hour. We're gonna do another full presentation, but I want you to grab it now. All sizes available, sale prices here. $19 stands between you and possibly having like an incredible new experience with your bed.